sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His team hitting a rough spot in the schedule. They've lost 3 in a row coming in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And off we go here from Mile High. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Nix now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's deep, looking for Boyd.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Nearly a good one. It hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good. Packers. 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with.
Gain of 18 on the play. And a Packer 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Packers.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll work this down inside the 35. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, will step away for a moment. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll be stopped after a short game to about the 30. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Luck. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Packers first down. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And the Packers are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Packers first down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Move back to the 10. He'll try here on 2nd and goal. To throw is Love. That one intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Packers nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense head back onto the field. He's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
And the Packers first down.
1st and 10.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Packers.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And the strength on display rapidly from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion goes Dobbs. On play action, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Look wide. Get this one complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air. It's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
32 yards. That's another. Packers.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
First and goal.
A run on first and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
Pick up with 2. Brings up second and goal.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on second down, Love. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Third and goal. Now Love. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. It's second down. They'll go play action with Nix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
He connects with Mims. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. To return, it's Nixon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He'll get about 2. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
In motion, Reed. On second down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is well it is. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Play action now. It's Nix. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
2nd and 9.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Packers 10.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete from the 46. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Back to throw is Love. This one on target, it's done. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Packers.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 3rd down, 3 to go. In motion, Reed. Throwing is Love. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now this looks like, oh, it's hit on the line, and the ball is out. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Incomplete. He was covered by Xavier.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
19 yards. That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bounced up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Zach Allen. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. To return, it's Mims. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Nix to throw. To the left side in the hands of Gore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down. Nix. He keeps it himself.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
The 29-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On left side, the catch is made. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. This one complete to Sutton. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
And goal at the Packers 2.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score. Broncos 21. Packers 17.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. On 1st down, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 57-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A handoff running left, it's Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. We'll need to pick it up on 3rd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Running is Jacobs. There he goes. Inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's another.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now, Jacobs. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
The 18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He's got it at the 7. And the Packers are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for our Packers. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is...
That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for our Broncos.
A run with Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. 3rd and 9.
Edgerrin Cooper on the coverage.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Packers offense and Romeo Dobbs heading out for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At his own 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd down and 9. Love to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On comes the Packers punting team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Woo! And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 49-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. and it'll lead to a second down. Now it's Dobbins, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Third and 5.
Looking out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll try to run for it. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2.
Over there, fullback trying to get it. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Contact up front. If they get one of the defenders to jump.
Defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Throwing. Nix will try and set up the tight end screen. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Watson's kick is good. And the Broncos tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Try again. It's second and 10. We'll go play action with Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Love. He's got a man. It's gone. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
On play action, Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will have a Packers 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Love. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Singleton on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looks like get this one complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
And the Packers 1st down.
Here's Jacobs to the 5-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
From the gun, on third down, it's Lowe. To the goal line and in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, that's Boyd. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that's gonna be incomplete. They had to take that chance. trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Love. That's to Dobbs again. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
And less than a yard.
Special teams on the field ready for this punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, they had a shot there. It hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
They'll throw.
and 2.
It's Nix.
That's a 28-yard.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
First down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver.
It's now 2nd
And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Broncos 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Love.
32-yard line.
That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's Love to throw. The left side, he finds Kraft. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Love to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down. Here's Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. Another try, second and 10. Jacobs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll go with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. Alex Singleton on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. As they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.